It's a beautiful windy day here in Minnesota. We're in early fall right now. It's just the weekend after Labor Day, and I'm back out on the lake trying to find some bass. The water temp has definitely dropped. We've had a week, about a week of some temperature drops at night. You know, we got down, dipped into the 50s, so the water temp has definitely shifted. It's at about 63 degrees, 64 degrees right now, and I think fishing is going to be a little bit tough, but we're gonna try anyway because the water's not frozen yet. Now with the temperature drop, and you know, I'm suspecting the fish is beginning to phase into their transition pattern, getting ready for winter. I'm thinking they're probably roaming a bit, grouped up, and feeding when they can. But we're not quite yet into fall, so they could still be behaving according to their summer pattern, but I think the majority of them are probably shifting. We're at that weird part of Minnesota, autumn, early autumn, late summer, where the temperature can still fluctuate between being pretty chilly and windy and rainy to suddenly becoming really warm and feeling like another warm day in late July. And so we don't really know what to expect. I don't really know what to expect up today, but I'm gonna treat it as if they're transitioning into their transition phase to their early fall pattern. I got on a chatterbait right now, and we're gonna try to find them, try to hit up the weed edges and any points and ledges I can spot. There's a creek over here that leads to some of the other lakes, and I'm gonna actually fish those lakes. I launched from this main lake here, but I think I'm gonna have a little more cover at the smaller lakes that's connected to this one. The last time I was out here, I had probably one of my best fishing day. I hooked into probably close to 50 fish, if you'd believe that. But we don't have a whole day. We have a few hours, so I'm gonna try to make the most of it. I'm gonna try to keep moving and look for them. If I'm not getting hit, I'm just moving. That's how I normally fish the fall, and I'm gonna fish it that way today too. We got a little bit of a wind coming from the north. I got rained on a little bit on the drive in. I'm hoping that it's already passed here, but wind from the north can be kind of tough. But we're gonna give it a try. See if we can't find some fish out here today. Looks like with the weather, not a lot of people are here at the park, so that's a blessing. Well, stay tuned. Home free. I'm gonna get on the east side of this lake here, let the wind kind of push me, and work this east side of the lake here. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, that's not a bad one. Start off. Yeah, that's a nice bass. Thanks, bud. Hiding right under that vegetation. I wonder if there's a couple more in there. There we go. Oh, this little guy came right up and took it. Wow. Came right up and took it. Little guy. Jeez, that wind is no kidding. But the fish don't seem to mind it. So I'm not going to either. He was nipping at it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Another nice looking bass. Ah. We're on the underspin and the paddle tail. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Came right up for it. Toothy. Not what I'm looking for, but that was still cool. I have my jig back. Look at that guy. There you are. Bye. There we go. Oh, this guy's fighting hard. That's a nice one. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice bass. Nice, healthy, green bass. Well, technically, they're black bass, but you know what I mean. Oh, that was a little one. Launched them. There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah. That's a nice chunky bass. He's been eating. Getting ready for winter. Watch the sun. Seen that before? There we go. And there's a drop off right here. And then there's some shallows up here, maybe a foot or two up here. And then it drops out to 6 feet where I'm standing right now, or sitting on right now. A pike. Oh, I'm thankful he didn't bite me off here. Can I get my jig back? Or my chatterbait? And then my longer one. Okay, I'm gonna get you out here, bud. Hold on, I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you out. There we go. Main guy here. Go on. They really have cool camo. Allows them to just dig themselves and stay silent and still in the weeds. Really cool fish. I'm just gonna retie this now, just to be sure. Okay, this guy seems like a good fish. Yeah, that's a good fish. That is a good fish. Getting caught in my barb here. that's a nice fish. Oh yeah. Feels good. That's 4.5 pounds maybe. Let's see. 17 3/4. That's a nice fish. I'm gonna get a weight on this guy here. I was giving him water, so. Not quite. 3.71 pounds. Yeah. He's been eating. Beauty of a bass. Look at that guy. Go on. Man, I'm really having a good time out here today. I think it's a little fish there. Not that one though. Not that one. Well, that's cool. That seems like a good fish. Another nice one. Yeah, these guys have been eating. Oh man, that might be the biggest one today. Yeah, look at that guy. That's a pretty bass. 18 1/4. Grab a weight on this guy here too. Zeroed. .71, just like the other one. Couldn't possibly be the same one. This one's lighter in color. Yeah. Nice fish. Here you go, bud. Yeah, I probably might want to fish up a little more shallow. Seems like they're up there too. He just came up and smashed it. No hesitation. Well, I'm gonna call it a day. I got a little bit of a trek to get back to my truck, so it's getting dark, and so I need to head home. It's been a great day. I only had a few hours out here, but I landed into a handful of bass, and many of them pretty good, decent size. I think most of them were, 15 inches or more, and nice, healthy, chunky bass. They've definitely been eating and getting ready for the winter. So, even though they were 15, 16, 17 inches, they were fighting hard, and the action was real good. This lake, I've only been out here 2 times now, but 2 times I've been out here, I have not been disappointed. Yeah, I'd like to make it back out here a couple more times before the water freezes over. I'm usually fishing until the water is well, last year I fished until Thanksgiving, so end of November. We'll see how this year goes. It was a lot of fun. I did most of my work on the Z-Man Chatterbait. This is not the jackhammer, this is just the original. And I did it. I fished both the silver and the gold blade, and both of them did well. Started with the silver and switched over to the gold because it was a little bit darker and a bit cloudy, so that gold blade comes through a little bit better. Biggest fish of the day was 18 and a quarter, I believe it was, or 18 and 3/4. Either way, a good 18-inch bass. They weren't above 4 pounds, but good high 3s. A lot of fun. And when the temperature dips, a lot of fishermen just sort of retreat in, and I don't blame them. I think it's just those crazy ones that are still coming out here, and I got my sweater on, so if the fish are biting, then I'm gonna keep fishing. And during this time, they kind of go into a little bit of a feeding frenzy, so it's a good time to be out here fishing, even though the weather's not real nice. Saw some motion over here. Figure I'd just throw my chatterbait over here and see if I can get one more. Well, I think that is the last cast, and I'm gonna make my way back to my truck. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.